So during last lecture, we have studied the detection of boric acid and sodium benzoate. So boric acid was determined by trigonometrically, and sodium benzoate was determined by HPLC technique. Okay, and the HPLC technique is a rapid and most accurate, simple method for determination of benzoic acid. Now we'll see the milk. First, food product, milk. Okay, so what is the composition of milk? How the milk can be preserved? What processes can be used? What are the different adulterants people are using in the milk? Okay, what is the composition of milk? So these are all things we are going to learn here in this topic. Okay, so we'll go slowly one by one. First, we'll see what is the milk. It's a whole, fresh, clean lacteal secretion obtained by complete milking of one or more healthy cows, properly fed and kept. Sorry, including that often 15 days before and 5 days after calving, or such a longer period as may be necessary to render the milk practically colostrum free. Milk is one of the most important food in the human diet because it has many components present in very small quantities that are essential for the growth of well-being. म्हणून दुधाला पूर्ण अन्न म्हणतात. अंडाला देखील पूर्ण अन्न म्हणतात त्या ठिकाणी. पण मार्केटमध्ये डुप्लिकेट मिल्क पण आलं आहे आणि डुप्लिकेट अंडी पण आलेली आहे. So now it's a job of chemist to analyze such malpractices happens in the market. Now we'll see composition of milk. What is composition? So it's a mixture of lipid, carbohydrates, proteins, and many other organic compounds and inorganic salts dissolved or dispersed in the water. Lipid is composed of fat-soluble vitamins A and D, sterol, carotenes, and xanthophyll. Proteins are in the form of casein, lactalbumin, and lactoglobulin. The carbohydrate is lactose. Dash contain all minerals. Milk also contain potassium, sodium, magnesium, chloride, as well as small amount of copper, iron, zinc, manganese, aluminium, and iodine. It contains number of enzymes, some of which are secreted and some are formed by the organisms which inhibit the milk. For example, amylase, lipase, tryptase, catalase, peroxidase, reductase, etc., etc. Milk from the different sources contains same class of constituent. They are the milk fat, then proteins. Fat are, fat are 3 to 6%, protein are 3 to 4%, sugars are up to 5%, ash is about 0.7%. Water accounts for the balance, about 89% of water is there in the milk. All the solid in the milk are referred as a total solid, that is about 11.4 to 14.5%. And the total solid without fat is known as a milk solid or no fat. Okay, milk solid or no fat. So the composition of milk for the various species are tabulated in the next slide. See here, buffalo milk, cow milk, goat milk, human milk. So these are what the percentages. पाणी किती आहे त्या ठिकाणी दिलेलं आहे. प्रत्येक याच्यामध्ये किती पाणी असतं, फॅट किती असतात हेही या ठिकाणी दिलेलं आहे. प्रोटीनचं प्रमाण किती असतं तेही दिलेलं आहे. ओके, देन लॅक्टोजचं प्रमाण किती आहे आणि हॅशचं प्रमाण त्या ठिकाणी किती आहे ते सर्व या ठिकाणी दिलेलं आहे. ओके, so PFA standards for different classes and a designation of milk in India. These are the PFA standards: cow milk, mixed fat, mixed milk, standardized milk, and recombined milk. So these are what the conditions need to maintain over there according to these standards. Okay, let it be. It's not much, Then tone milk is there, double tone milk is there, skim milk is there, full cream milk is there. Market मध्ये हे milk सगळे available आहेत, available असतात. Okay, so now we'll see what is a milk solids. What is milk solids? All compounds present in the milk except water are called as a milk solid, and their specific gravity is measured with the help of lactometer. Okay, so non-fat solid is calculated by subtracting the amount of crude fat from the total solid. What is a milk fat? So milk fat or butter is a great economical and nutritive value. The flavor of milk is due to the milk fat only. It enters in the milk in the form of minute globules in a true emulsion of oil in the water type. It is a mixture of different glycerides. About 64 different fatty acids ranging from 4 to 26 carbon atoms are present over there. The other nutrient are like phospholipid, sterol, carotenoids, and fat-soluble vitamins are also present in the milk. So, what is a milk protein? About 0.5% of the nitrogen, of which 95% constitute milk protein, and 5% are from the non-protein nitrogen. ओके, म्हणजे जो काही मिल्क घेतलं त्याच्यात 0.5% नायट्रोजन असतो, त्याच्यापैकी 95% प्रोटीन मध्ये असतो आणि 5% हा नॉन प्रोटीनस असतो. मग जवळपास 80% ऑफ टोटल नायट्रोजन द मिल्क इज ड्यू टू केसिन. So there is alpha casein, beta casein, gamma casein, and delta casein. So out of which alpha casein contain 55%, beta contain 25%, gamma 15%, and delta 5%. Okay, and non-casein protein of the milk are called whey protein. That are called whey protein. It includes beta lactoglobulin and alpha lactoglobulin, then serum albumin and peptose fractions. Now, what are the milk sugar? Lactose is reducing disaccharide. On hydrolysis, it gives glucose and galactose. Okay, so after that we will see the ash and salt. So milk ash is a white residue remain after heating the milk for the 600 degrees Celsius. So that may be oxides of sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, phosphorus, sulfur, and some chlorides. In addition to this, milk contain many, trace elements like copper, zinc, aluminum, molybdenum, etc., etc. Okay, the salt of milk are phosphates, chlorides, and citrate of sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. So these are what the constituent of milk. What enzymes are there? No, more than 25 enzymes are present in the cow milk. Okay, so some are bound to flat globule surface, some associated with the casein mycelium, alkaline phosphatase, phosphates, lipase, xanthine oxidase, and some of the important enzymes are there. So what the vitamins are there? Vitamin K, vitamin A are in very good quantity. The milk is also rich in riboflavin, but the vitamin is that is lost due to this riboflavin is lost when milk is exposed to the sunlight. Okay, well, the concentration of niacin and ascorbic acid is relatively low in the milk. So the different nutrients in the milk are like protein, calcium, phosphorus, riboflavin, and B vitamins are there. Again, but it is poor in vitamin D and vitamin C, and also iron. These are the three things which are in a quite less quantity. So milk protein is one of the highest quality protein and equal the meat protein in the nutritional efficiency. Milk protein are rich in lysine. The fat-soluble vitamin of milk are quite stable to eat and processing. However, vitamin A and E are destroyed in a significant amount in the presence of oxidizing agent. Nearly 50% of thiamine is lost due to the heating only. So different type of milk are there: fat milk or skim milk, then organic milk is there, lactose free milk is there. Okay, and after that analysis of milk is there, that will continue in the next lecture. Now see here type of milk: fat free or skim milk. It has some nutrient as a whole milk, but may not contain more than 5% of fat by weight. It has about half the calories of the whole milk. Organic milk is obtained from the cows which are totally fed on the organic material. No use of pesticide, herbicide, or any chemical based thing over there. So whatever the cows are um, um, getting their food, that is totally organic. Okay, and whatever medicines and whatever things are there, that are totally organic based. Hence the milk obtained from that cow or such cow is called as organic milk. Lactose free milk, many people are intolerant for the lactose, so that causes the problem, stomach problem. So nowadays lactose free milk is also available. Only lactose, this sugar is not there in that milk. Remaining all the things like uh, um, vitamins, minerals, and fats and all, everything is there except the lactose in that milk. Okay, so this milk is comparatively sweeter, and this is made with the help of addition of enzyme lactase to it. Okay, because the lactose will get converted to break down into the glucose and galactose due to the enzyme lactase. Okay, and hence it is sweeter in taste, and it is also very good for the health. So in the remaining in the next lecture, we are going to study how to find the reducible sugar from the milk. Okay, and what process is used to do so. So I'm going to stop here in this lecture. Remaining, I will continue in the next lecture. Thank you.